And we are live. There you go.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. Visuals. There we go. Okay. Welcome back to RimWorld.
Indeed. Where we are actually doing better when we are not being stupid
Yes.
with our decisions.
Indeed. In fact, last time we had a pretty action-packed episode, and we
Yes.
did really well.
Yes,
way
we
up
have some
here.
minor injuries only.
Yeah, we had a bunch of raiders come last time and prepare to siege us, and we just sent the arrow fleets after them, which is where all the arrow fleets are gone. There's only 7 left. And also we had a mechanoid psi ship land right here.
Yes, the remains are still there, waiting to be hauled.
Yeah, but they were all long-range mechanoids, so we just snuck up and whacked them with sticks.
Yeah.
I should put an announcement in the Discord. Discord. I'm Discord bobulated right now. I've changed my monitor setup. Here we go.
This overground colossus he's just such a hilarious creature to have around.
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
Here we go.
And why is there a yak sleeping with a weasel in the hospital?
I don't know. Why do animals sleep anywhere? I mean, I know where they sleep somewhere, but why do they sleep where they sleep in this game? Okay, let's get time ticking along.
What does my phone want with me? Nothing useful. Shut up. I said shut up. There we go. Alright. So, on my single player game, I learned how to make neutral amine.
Cool.
Do we have the tech to do it? We don't. Would it be in production? Yes, it should be in production. Yeah, where is the tech we need?
Okay. Oh, Remy, of all the things that you could be building right now, and you're building the floor in an unused part of the fridge.
There are too many things to build that we overworked our peeps.
Yeah.
We need to biofuel refining technology. And then we need nitroglycerin. You will not like where we get nitroglycerin.
I'm going to guess from chem fuel, which comes from boom rats and boomalopes.
Yep. I think that there is a mod that makes them give directly nitroglycerin instead of chem fuel, and you need to refine it to get chem fuel.
But we don't have that mod.
No, I think we do, because that's how I did it in my game.
Okay.
And it's the same mod set. I'm not messing with the mods because reasons.
Yeah, understandable.
So yeah,
Cobalt making sandstone blocks. Remy's finally starting to build the defensive wall. She's got a lot of work ahead of her. Let's see.
We also need a lot of slate
Super
things.
chat.
Alright. What was I thinking? Yeah, there are some boom rats around.
Okay, why is my chat not displaying? People are definitely sending messages in chat, but they're not. But it's not showing up. There we go. There we go. Hello, Cobalt. Hello, Brixo.
Hello, everyone.
There we go. Yeah, I was wondering why there was nothing in chat when there were 3 concurrent viewers. Anyway. Oh yeah, random boulders in the hallway, because Bouldermit.
Yeah.
How dare you, Cobalt? You shall be. I sentence you to hard labor work, pounding on slate chunks for the rest of your life. Wag, what? No, don't sow this right now. Sow something else. Sow the plants we need. Grass later.
I'm marking some bushes to be harvested.
Okay.
So at least we have something.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we got plenty of meat, and we
That's true.
still have 19 simple meals.
Yeah, yeah, but you need to
yeah.
mix like meat with something else to have.
Yeah.
Nice meals. What are they called again?
Fine meals. Yeah,
Fine
you
meals,
need meat and vegetables, I think.
Mm-hmm. It can work with milk too.
Cobalt
Milk and
suggests
vegetables.
putting regular steel by the terramorph instead of just steel slag chunks.
Yeah, let's try that. This is a stockpile zone. Let's do it. Clear all raw resources. Where is the steel? There we go. Priority important. Okay, that should make people haul steel to that place. And take the slag chunks away. Do we have space for a... electric smelter, nice.
For when you need to smell things, but electrically.
Exactly.
Because then Cobalt could get a Sky Steel flak helmet. I think the thing we're going to use Sky Steel for is batteries first. Alright.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Wog sleeping. What's Remy up to? Remy is very happy. Because she got married. Married to Weasel. Moderate expectations. Recreation fully satisfied. Opinion to Weasel. Burning passion for building. Building the sandstone chunks specifically. Remy, please prioritize the wall, not the chunks. No, not the fridge. Do you have the tech to turning wood into chem fuel? Because I believe the blue gel gets upgraded by that.
Cobalt, why you always try to romance Remy when she's already engaged?
Everybody romances Remy when she's already engaged.
Yeah.
Playfully making fun of her appearance. Weasel's off to harvest a berry bush all the way down here. Alright.
Does you need to eat Sky Steel? We could use a meteor of Sky Steel right now. That would be faster.
Just watch a meteor of Sky Steel land right on Weasel.
Yeah.
We need more storage room.
We do.
I like Shade Brush hauling this teeny tiny bit of steel, just 9 steel, over to the steel stockpile.
We'll have more. Since yeah, we'll have more space for because the steel will be removed from there.
Animus Voxes. Their sprite is hilarious, isn't it?
It is so weird. Like, I think
Especially
they're
the
trying to
spirit.
make a. It's like a weird mixture of a fox and a
Oh, no.
anime protagonist.
Yeah,
I have so much.
anime fox.
I have so
Dang
much.
it. Shade Brush is eating our packaged survival meals. We
Yeah,
want
I have
those
so
for-
much trouble keeping survival meals from being eaten. Like I need to put it in a place. I basically need to go to a sign and basically tell everybody to not eat them.
Yeah. Just forbid for now.
Oh yeah, there is this forbid thing. Why didn't I ever try it?
I don't know if it'll work. I
Yeah,
don't know if
let's
Shade
see,
Brush
let's see.
do forbid. Anime fox. Yeah.
Anime fox, yes. The builders always go to the places that the materials are already distributed to. I've noticed.
Like the art they're trying to commission, says Cobalt. No. Go to the wall. That's
We
what
need another
for our
builder.
event. Yeah, we need another builder, we need another farmer. Speaking of what? Wog is not awake yet. Oh yeah, we were going to expand the storage room over here.
Yeah, yeah.
But a building project.
Which we are short on building people.
Do I know any furry artists who can do the aesthetic of Akira? I don't really know furry artists. I'm conceptually aware of them in the Avali Triage chat. As for the aesthetic of Akira, what you mean, like a big oval-shaped saucer with a dual hull, and nacelles underneath the secondary hull instead of above, like most starships? Because I don't know how you're gonna make a fox look like that. What was the reaction to the Flamin comment? It's okay. I mean, yeah. I would almost say that actually Suther should be Flare Man now because he got some of the business with the off-roads. I don't know why I find what happened during the Arma session with the off-roads so funny, but that's probably the hardest I've laughed on any video I've ever had.
I gotta watch that.
Yes.
I will eventually.
Yeah, the
Most
moment in
likely
question
tomorrow
is
morning.
about 51 minutes in. Like the first 40 or so is just setup. Shot more flares than bullets. Yeah. Next stop's going to be a daytime op, so you'll have a nice break. Oh, hey, this horse is carrying some berries.
I was wondering why Cobalt was making sandstone blocks. He actually completed the build for the slate.
Okay.
There's a lot of slate.
We also need limestone blocks.
We should prioritize it then. Yeah. Poof, poof. There, now Cobalt can do limestone.
Yeah. Speaking of which, is he on prioritized work or something? No, because he's doing other things now. Nah, don't worry about it, Alma. Everybody freezes up sometimes. And I don't think that he would have... well, let me put it this way. It made for a hilarious video moment.
And, well, that's what we are all about in this business.
Yes. Yes. Weasel. Or no, Booth. Oh, you're resting. Okay. Well, when you wake up, why don't you clean the prison? Because it's a mess.
Hey, Alpaca, why don't you clean the prison? You decide to sleep
Yeah,
there.
it's probably your mess.
Are we hiring out 3 of these guys? That's what we're doing? Yeah, recruit,
I
recruit.
think they were.
Yeah.
Did we really want to recruit all 3 of them?
You had some reasons to do that.
Hmm.
Don't quite recall
Okay.
what exactly. I think you wanted an artist, and Milalo is one.
Yeah.
And boxing is a good miner. Oh yes, Milalo is also a good medic.
I mean, he's also got a peg leg. Malnutrition. Sarabin, when you're done carrying that steel, would you mind feeding Boxen? Freckles. Okay, would you mind feeding everybody here? Alright. So... everybody's asleep at Sarabin and Wag.
Walk Hall, right? Yeah. Incapable of dumb labor. That's so dumb. Do labor.
Yeah. Well, we now have a section of our defensive wall. I mean, it's better than what we had before, I suppose.
Which was nothing.
Yes, Cobalt. Yes.
I need to put a screen. I need to put a screenshot of my single player base. It's enormous.
195.
And it's
I'm
looking
2
cool.
subs away from a circle. Almost 360 subs, huh? You know, considering I've done that been doing this for 5 years, I don't think that's actually considered a very successful number of subs. But
No.
yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Not everyone can be successful.
Yeah. And honestly, if I did have the sort of standard success number of subs, trying to do stuff like trying to manage live stream chats would be a huge undertaking.
Yeah, you would need
And-
moderators.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And trying to run a Arma 3 community campaign would be just unworkable.
Yeah, you would do it with your patrons,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah. Which feels kind of, yeah.
You know what, Remy? Do this floor. Finish it.
Yeah, just
Just-
finish it.
It will be better than trying to convince you otherwise. I started this project when things were more peaceful.
Yeah.
Ah, you're now relaxing socially. Okay. We also need a lot more rooms. How many rooms do we have? We need 2 more. And yeah, I was like, where do I put the rooms?
Well, once we get the defensive wall up, maybe this area could turn into rooms.
Yeah. Let's see. What are the entrances? Yeah. Okay, these things are supposed to hold medicine.
Remy, why are you so obsessed with floors?
They're easy?
Now where are you going? Oh, to make a shelf.
There.
How much she's making walls, but I'm not sure she's making the walls we wanted her to make. Whatever. Yeah, that's not what I was thinking. The walls I was thinking. Store bricks outside to avoid taking up so much space. It's actually a good idea.
Yeah, bricks don't decay.
Bricks can go, say here. Bricks. Sweet
First
rolls for people to steal.
First we clear all. Yes.
Manufactured, I think. No. Not chunks.
No, it's raw resources, stone blocks.
Okay.
Okay, that should do.
Yes, bricks. Oh, yes. This is where we keep you. Same goes for wood. You're right. Wood doesn't decay. We can put wood here
Wood
too.
decay. Wood decay.
Yes. You're right.
What doesn't decay is steel, any metal really, and stone.
Yes, a quarter of our storage is indeed wood. I mean, we've got a bunch of useless weapons too that we should sell as soon as we can.
Yeah, we need a. Do we have? Yes, we have the thingamajig. Have we ever got a ship, merchant ship spy?
No, we don't have a comms console.
We
I
do
don't
have a
think.
comms console.
You're right.
It's on the research facility.
Beg for trade caravans, but that costs money. Medical emergency.
Ooh.
Okay, Remy. You please save Freckles. Nobody's been feeding these people.
Is anybody working
Remy,
as warden?
Remy. Oop.
I paused. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. Sedeben, your priority number 1: be a warden. Nobody is doing warden stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Turn wooden sculptures are a great way to use wood and turn a profit. That and chem fuel.
Yeah, we can. We are good on. Oh, great. A destroyer landed.
Yeah.
We are good on electricity, but yeah, chem fuel thing is not a bad idea if we need.
Mm-hmm.
We have some wild horses inside our perimeter.
But they couldn't drag us anywhere. Cobalt making more slate blocks. Chem fuel means transport pods.
Yes, that too.
Hmm.
Oh, Remy has inspired recruitment. Okay.
Interesting. I guess we heard.
Who do we want to recruit the most?
Not sure.
I think it's Milalo. Trade fair.
Allies means trade caravans on demand. Let's see. Bio. Melee 9, artistic 9, medical 6. That's pretty good. Social 6, intellectual 6, animals 5. Quick sleeper, jogger. Okay. Mining 10, that's not a priority. Also, you have a peg leg, as I recall.
Yeah, I think it's Milalo that we want the most. Like artistic 9, magical 6.
Yeah.
Good at crafting as well. Good at melee. We have
Hey,
visitors.
visitors. Yeah. So maybe move Remy onto wardening, and
No, we wait for him to wake up and just tell her to try to recruit him.
is that
Manual.
something we can give her a special order to do?
I think so.
Hmm.
If they are allowed to, and I think, yeah, Remy is already doing warden things, because otherwise you do go to any random one, and we might get the one we don't need immediately.
Yeah. So maybe we should actually turn off recruitment for the others for the time being.
And that's an idea. The thing is, we also need to stop Serabin from doing it. Alright, Serabin.
Well, the odds that Terrabin will succeed are pretty low.
Yeah, but if you put it on cooldown.
Ah, true.
Alright, I paused.
Okay.
Oh, priorities in chatting with Milalo, Keeper. It is possible. Do this. What were you doing
Hello,
again?
Scorpion. Caravans mean profit. I mean, yeah, if we have stuff to sell. Like, most of this is just junk weapons that we just kind of want to get rid of.
Yeah. One thing I did once again on my single player, I made a shop.
That's true.
And I...
That's true. We could just set up some shelves like in the living area. Well,
Yes.
not in the living area. That'll be a beauty penalty, but maybe here next to the geothermal generator.
Yeah. And I sold clothes. I just kept making clothes and selling them. And that turned out quite a nice profit. There we go, we got Milalo.
Okay, I guess we need an art bench now. Production, art bench, art bench, art.
Don't we have it? Or no? No, we don't.
No. Because we didn't have anybody who was good at art before.
Is Milalo the one that was good at... Yeah, Milalo is kind of the one that was good at everything.
Alma says that we should make wooden clothes and sell them.
Wooden clothes. Yeah. Oh, we could sell art instead. Like, just make wooden art and put on the shelves. I think we can do that. Yeah.
That's part of the reason I want art. Furniture. Animal bed.
One of the advantages I found about making like a clothes store is that my colonists also could use that to replace that red apparel.
That's true.
And since it keeps cycling, it was also good to get like even better and better apparel.
Next to the butcher's table? What? Huh? Who? What?
Nah, what happens better next to the butcher's table? There's nothing there.
No, I mean, Cobalt was saying that something is next to the butcher's table. I think you might have been...
probably the art bench, yeah.
Here.
Okay.
Oh, in the menu. Okay.
What is this? Wooden dresser. Okay. Let's build. A couple. Where are the shelves? There we go.
Saving. I make weird noises.
I was going to click each one. Okay. There we go.
So that's 4 slots.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know,
So-
we might be able to fit in a couple a bit more if we put them sideways.
I will. Okay. Cancel. Okay. Furniture. You mean like this?
Yeah.
There you
Like
go.
that. Okay.
Now we create a zone.
We have a lot of visitors right now. Pelican, we tried to recruit you, didn't we? Yeah. Why did we want you? Good at melee, good at shooting, crafting, a little bit of medical. Mostly for the melee, for the fighting then, I think. None of these other names ring a bell, except maybe Scorpion. Nope, Scorpion hasn't been around before. Oh, no, there's 2 Scorpions.
Lago Scorpion Banastra and Trosma Scorpion. There is a person named Scorpion and one that the nickname is Scorpion. Now we need someone named Sub-Zero because we already have too many Scorpions.
Yes. Weasel making stone blocks. Felicio hauling steel very slowly. Remy building. Alrighty. Yeah. Shade Brush is just a comical creature. I think it's the eyes. The eyes and the nose. And this overall spikiness. So, well, I guess that basically sums up everything about her.
We should put a lamp on our shop too. That place is dark.
Yeah. And why not? We can have some sandstone flagstone there too. Okay.
Milano, what are your priorities? None. You're not prioritized to do anything.
Recruit Freckles. Ooh, we're out of meals. Hey, Wog, would you mind, Oh no, Cobalt is cooking. No, he's eating royal insect jelly. Wog, would you mind... Oh, you need material. You're out of stuff to...
Yeah, we need to butcher
Yeah.
creatures. What is the thing here?
Oh,
Ah, we have a lot of insect meat. That's the problem. And
Actually,
we do
when does
not
this
have
happen?
vegetables.
yeah. You just butcher. Sadly, it's not the same. Cobalt is enjoying this jelly, his jelly, but is sad that he doesn't get to marry a gelatinous cube. Okay, Felicio cook. Oh yeah, Felicio is an excellent cook. Better than Wog, actually.
Should we liberate to make fine meals with insect meat? I think it's forbidden right now. Yes, it is. It's that people don't appreciate insect
Extremely
meat a lot.
unappetizing. I guess we can just leave it. We got plenty of other stuff for the time being.
Yep. Whoa, why are you... That's insect meat.
You were promised a gelatinous cube. I did not promise a gelatinous cube. I just said that it was possible. And actually, I don't even know if it was possible, if it is possible. But something on that order might well be possible. Ooh, insect chitin. Okay, so if we don't want him to do the insects, then we will forbid the insects for now. Okay. Just gonna go harvest some corn. We now have some meat.
Yes, corn. That will allow us to have some fine meals.
Well, we're kind of trying to avoid adding more mods unless they're necessary.
Yeah.
You know, it makes it a bit unstable.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, arrow fleets.
To be fair, it has been really stable so far.
Yeah.
Oh, you're out
Speed
of
up.
cloth. That's why we're not making more medicine. Okay.
We need more walls. Yes.
What's
But we
Remy
can't even
doing?
build the walls
Sleeping.
we can't even, so far, we can't even build the walls that we already have slated to do. Sure, sow the, no, why don't you go sow the food? Why? Why will you not plant the fields?
I hate the fact that when you're doing something, sometimes the game saves and you lose everything we're doing.
Yes.
No, manage areas, rename.
Oh, because we haven't allowed stowing. Dang it. That's why.
Let's make an art museum. There we go. And now we go guest, shopping area, art museum, make default. Okay. Now all the guests can buy stuff from our art museum, which is currently empty.
Yes. Maybe they could buy the shelves.
Doesn't work.
Says we should build a giant wall around the whole map.
Did that work?
No. If you try to build something near the edge of the map, you'll see
Yeah,
that
I know there's a
white line
limit.
beyond
Yeah.
which you cannot build.
Yeah, I was imagining that he built around that border.
Hmm. Cobalt says he has good news and bad news. Bad news is no gelatinous cube, presumably in the mods, but good news is cryogenic cube. I'm not sure that's necessarily a better thing.
Oh, no. Well, I guess you could sell those crap weapons?
Let's see. Bolt action rifle. I think we want to keep the semi-automatic rifle.
Yeah, let's not sell the weapons. I just didn't program this thing correctly.
I mean, we should probably sell some of the weapons, but...
Yeah, the problem is that it's annoying to get this working exactly the way we want.
Yeah,
it's better to
true.
just sell to a caravan. Manufacture.
What's Remy up to? Trying to improve a relationship with Nanaxos
Art.
faction. Well, when you're done there, go build the art bench.
Alright, carving.
Almost as I say, we wall off the north because that seems to be the place you're most vulnerable. Up like here, you mean?
Sculptures, obelisks, pillars, pottery, relief, small rugs, small sculpture. Should you sell all the art?
Sure.
All the types of art, okay. Oh, go.
Replace the ground with hungry gelatinous cubes. That sounds like it would make it very hazardous to go anywhere or do anything.
Copy settings. Paste settings. Paste settings. Is this correct? It is. Why do these shelves default to weapons?
Probably so that they can be stored in places where they're easy to grab. I've never actually set things up like that. Like, my colonists are always carrying their weapons, but... Garano disrespected Felicia's friends. Who are Felicia's friends? Just Booth. Everybody else is an acquaintance.
Alright, we can make art. Let's see. Let's make 2 small sculptures. Not 10, just 2.
I mean, 10's probably fine, because we want to put some in rooms as well. Let's just sell them.
Yeah, but what? Yeah, no. The way I'm doing it is do until you have X. So if you want to put them on rooms, you just put them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And make grand sculpture. Let's make 2 of each. So that we have different price ranges. Oh yes, if we want to put them on rooms, we'll need to increase the number there. But we do it as we go. I think it's the best way.
Okay. Taking corn to inventory.
Have you made any sky steel? No. The answer is no.
I mean, it wouldn't be this colony if the animals were useful.
Yeah. My current problem in my colony is trying to figure out how to feed all the animals and all the people. Because my animals are eating all my crops before they are harvested.
Yes. That's why the animal zones I have set up to not overlap with the crop zones.
Yeah, the thing is that my animals are the main haulers in my thing, so if I do that, there will be no hauling of food.
Shade brush is useful. Let's see. Well, I don't see any social thing that you've done. Ooh, we can make shade brush on attack Vox. And a rescue Vox. You can make a rescue Vox.
Rescue is good. Attack not so much for a tiny animal.
What's Milalau doing? Gathering resources from Bolton. Are you actually any good with animals? 5. Okay.
Cobalt, I'm assigning the animal's box to you. Be nice to Shade Brush, okay?
Brixo says, ew, happy people.
We could make it so that that Shade Brush keeps following Cobalt everywhere.
Maybe. Just a horse in Booth's room.
Book goods
Book
trader.
goods trader.
Okay, we might
Oh,
be
they're
able
a trade
to.
ship.
Ah, yeah. Remy, you're the
I
one
mean,
good with social, right? Yes, 11. Alright. Let's call Linus.
spaceship.
Oh crap! But the weapons are not on the correct place to sell to them. Well, some of them are. Okay.
Ah, that's right. Orbital trade beacons have limited range.
Yes.
Well, a lot of the crap weapons are down there.
Yeah. Let's see.
Like five
Yeah, I'm
knives.
not even sure if bulk traders can buy those weapons, but
Yeah, I don't think they do, but yeah.
let's see.
Except turkey. Turkey makes a brand new turkey.
Yeah, they don't. They don't care about those
Yeah.
things.
Man, blue gel is worth nothing.
It's so easy to get.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, they have plus
Get rid of
steel.
some of this crappy.
Oh, we needed plus steel for stuff. Maybe not that much plus steel.
Yeah. Sell this cloth toque. You can keep the buffalo wood pants. Sell the cloth pants, I guess. You can keep the steel simple helmets, I guess. Do.
Let's see. 150 plus steel, I think we'll do. That is still very expensive.
Yeah, I don't think we have that much money.
We don't. That's all our money, and maybe if we can sell something to them. We could sell the blue gel.
But then it's going to take forever to accumulate enough to
Yeah, that's true.
do the battery again. Could sell the yaks, I suppose. They give milk, but they're otherwise not that useful. Yes, Cobalt.
Yeah, we could sell the yaks.
Convert gel to hexagel.
Yeah, that's a good thing to do. We don't have the tech. We need to research the tech.
Mm-hmm.
Can keep the
Might as well sell this
weapons.
devil strand because there's only 13 of it. Same
go
with the blue
ahead.
fur, the Aerofleet fur, elephant leather.
Why do we need a wooden circular table? I don't think we need a wooden circular table. Let's sell it. The
Yeah.
end table is good. The dresser is you can use, but the rest can go.
Chameleon yak wool.
Yes. Alright, okay. Right now we do have enough to trade.
Mhm.
How much if I add the components? Too much.
Mm-hmm. Same tech that turns wood to chem fuel.
Yes.
We don't
So
need this
worded.
wooden end table.
We could sell the dresser too. We can rebuild it if we need.
Yeah, but it's an excellent dresser.
Okay.
We should probably use it somewhere. Anyway.
I think we're good.
Okay.
Unless you want to sell the yaks too.
We can keep the axe for now.
Alright.
Alright, accept.
Plus steel. Yes.
Last deal.
What did you need plus steel
100
to? Ah, yes, the multi-analyzer. We'll finally be able to do decent science.
Mm-hmm. Scorpion, you have throwing rocks. You're supposed to throw them. You know, I think we can clear the storage area now.
Hopefully we can get more spaceship.
Speed up time. What's this? A tribal poncho. Why didn't we sell that?
What?
There's a crappy tribal poncho in the storage room. Why didn't we sell that?
I think we missed.
Oh well.
Or either he wasn't buying or we missed it when we were doing the trade.
Yeah. Ooh. Well,
Steel
sleeping.
small sculpture? No, we're supposed to do it with just wood.
Well, too late now. I guess we have plenty of steel for the time being, so
Yeah.
one
Finish
steel
this
sculpture.
one.
It's fine.
Finish that one, I'll fix the
Why is
things later. Why is... what?
Why does she have malnutrition? Like, she's not a prisoner anymore. Why doesn't she just go eat?
Yeah, why... okay, oh, my game crashed.
Oh boy. Okay, and so did mine. Okay. Maybe the terramorph is broken? Possibly. Okay, now we wait.
300 years for the game to reload.
Yes, exactly. Okay, can you stop syncing, please? I think I'm gonna have to restart Steam too. Finishing Steam Cloud Sync. Okay, cancel. Hurry up. Sync. Sync. There we go. Play game. Alrighty. Now I need to wait a bazillion years. Do, do, do. Anyway, yes, the terramorph may be broken.
Yeah.
Feeds on steel and slag chunk, converts steel piles in 6 tile radius into sky steel every 4,000 ticks. So that's 2/3 of a day.
It should have done something already.
It should have done something already, yes.
It had steel chunks, it had actual steel. It's just not doing anything.
Yeah. Life expectancy 15 years. Carrying capacity 112.
Why is this guy still a thing in this game?
Yeah. I'm not seeing anybody else saying anything about this.
Maybe it's the multiplayer mod that's interfering with it.
Possibly.
Let's see, what's the name of the thing? Teramorph. Inward Teramorph. Multiplayer problems. Will you show anything? Yeah, the one.
Almost don't drop everything. And scan the surroundings for steel, and if found, turn the whole stack into sky steel. Sometimes they drop 0 sky steel that is impossible to haul.
Diet,
No answers,
stew
though.
and slag chunks. Maybe it's because we're giving him other food, and he's eating other food.
Maybe?
Yeah.
Multiplayer host.
Let's take let's take the normal food from him and see if he does something other than starve to death.
Okay. Dum-de-dum. Loading, loading, loading. Oh, hey. Okay, I'll open the thing to multiplayer in a minute. I have to redo that. I have to do the the trade again.
Ah, okay.
Okay, yeah. Devil Strand, blue fur, arrow fleet fur, elephant leather, heavy fur.
We have bought 150 plus steel. That's the
Okay. Da-da-da.
important thing.
Oh yeah, these two wooden end tables. I think this is it, except okay. Okay, you should be able to join now, I think.
Alright, let's do this. Multiplayer. Steam. Join. Waiting for acceptance.
Okay, accept.
Downloading, okay.
Downloading.
What did I say when we started? No technical issues, that's not good.
Would that be field mice, Cobalt? Do field mice anger you? Or perhaps ground birds? Oh, people flying the Trump campaign flag above the American flag.
I'm in.
What? For flying the Trump flag above the American flag?
What? I don't think I'm into that.
Good. Meanwhile, Alma's going to eat an entire loaf of bread now.
Alright, let us uninstall this animal feeder and see what happens.
Yes. Yeah, flying other flags above the American flag is explicitly forbidden by the U.S. flag code. But, you know, these days, I don't really care much about the flag code. or really the flag in general. I'm tired of giving a special reverence to symbols when the republic for which it stands does not get that same reverence. All right, speed up.
All right.
Weasel's making pants. Oh, because we sold some of the clothes. Okay. There's one exception, the UN flag.
Yeah. Not so sure about that.
I mean, I think Cobalt was saying that the one exception to the rule that the U.S. flag is never supposed to be below other flags.
Got it. Remy's building the multi-analyzer. Good.
Yes.
We'll have good science now.
Good science. As we discover advanced computing. Cobalt whacking a training dummy with his hunting rifle and his delicate scope.
Alright, needs food. He's pretty satisfied. Let's see what happens when he becomes less satisfied. I'm talking about the pseudopod.
Well, would you mind cooking a bit? I mean, I know you're busy planting, but just a little bit of cooking, so I can deal with Miliao's minor malnutrition. Pemmican. Why are you prioritizing pemmican over... Oh, because it's at the top.
Oh, what happened? Kaspersky, just get out of my face.
What? Huh? Who? What?
Antivirus being annoying.
Oh.
Visitors. More visitors. We are in a serious lack of beds, I think. No, actually, no, yeah. Yeah, we are one bed less than we needed to have.
Okay, well, I'll convert one of the ones in the common area. Making bulk pemmican. Then why don't you make an actual meal? Hey, another bulk goods trader.
Well, we can sell more stuff to them. They have a Yorkshire Terrier. Do you want one? I don't.
Before this whole Trump business, I was getting to the point where I kind of liked the way the U.S. flag looked. These days, not so much. It's just, yeah.
Nothing like a bunch of nationalists to make you hate your nation.
Yeah. Linus Company has left comms range.
Yeah, okay. Oh, what do you have? Okay. They have no components. They don't have a lot of money either.
Mm-hmm. We already sold most of what we wanted to sell. Well, we can get rid of these crappy blue fur pants.
Yeah. And
wait, where was that tribal wear that? Oh, they have woolly cows.
yeah, we should be able to sell the tribal wear if it still exists. If you didn't sell when you remade the game.
I don't think I did, but I don't see it either. Oh, hey, a fairy and leather spilipede helm.
So, Cobalt, do you want to wear the flesh of your own kin?
Actually, the skin, not the flesh. But anyway,
Gotcha.
just sell a little bit of stuff. Why can we never buy our way off the planet? I would like to stay on this planet. Like, I would like to visit other planets, but I think I would like to live on Earth. We just need to fix how we do things. All right. It's raining. Weather update. It's raining.
Man.
How do I feel about the treaty between the U.S. and the Taliban? We're in a basically a no-win situation. Afghanistan clearly cannot stand on its own, and we're not making any progress there. I don't really know how to handle this situation. I mean, we never really should have gotten into Afghanistan or Iraq. Like, I was 11 when the World Trade Center came down, and we went to war. And even then, I knew it was a stupid idea. That it was just revenge. It wasn't actually going to accomplish anything. We broke it, we fix it, but we've spent 20 years there, and we have not fixed anything. I don't know how to fix Afghanistan. Like, the Taliban are basically they're very much like the sort of people who vote for Trump here. And if we can't fix the people who vote for Trump here, how are we going to fix the Taliban?
Now you got inspired trade. A bit late, don't you think?
Yeah. Anyway, I feel really bad about just pulling out and just leaving the ineffective, corrupt Afghani government to handle a very successful Taliban. But I don't know how to handle this situation. It's one of those no-win scenarios. Hey!
Advanced computing, nice. Research screen. Let's do biofuel refining.
More diplomatic pressure on the people supporting them. Also increase troops to beat them for good. I mean, we clearly couldn't beat them for good, even when we did have more troops. Like, I don't think that there's a military way to get rid of the Taliban, because there's just kind of everywhere and nearly indistinguishable from the general population. So, yeah. Diplomatic pressure, if you can make it work, then sure.
Goodbye, the trade caravan.
Anyway. Once we invaded Iraq again, Iraq got most of the resources. I'm not sure what you're saying there, Cobalt. But anyway. Yeah, I don't really know what to do about Afghanistan. although I play Arma 3, I don't really know that much about military matters, honestly. Anyway, like my specialty is the environment and that sort of thing, and I guess I sort of have a little bit of expertise in technical matters like of how to run YouTube channels. Like I'm not a military or geopolitical expert. Okay, trade fair. Visitors, bulk goods, and inspire creativity. Only hope Afghanistan has is somehow incorporating the Taliban into political organizations. Yeah, that's not going to end well. Worked with Ireland. Ireland, well, I don't know. I don't know if Ireland is a good comparison because Ireland is they are culturally they share cultural history with the rest of the Anglo world. The main divide there was Catholic and Protestant, so it's a more familiar thing. We are less dissimilar to Ireland than we are to Afghanistan, and I don't know. Maybe part of the problem is that people don't really understand how to make actual progress in an in a culture like Afghanistan's. And did not really learn. I don't know. I might be just, I don't know. I don't have a solution. This is not something I am. Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay.
Everybody go to bed.
Yes.
Oh, Cobalt seems to be fine.
Cobalt, Weasel, and Felicio.
Plague Minor.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're not fine. You go rest until healed. Felicio is already going, okay. So is Weasel. Who is our...
Mesiarch, who fortunately does not have the plague yet. He also does not have a left big toe. Okay. What kind of medicines do we have?
Milano is 6 on magic.
Yeah.
Wogs 5.
10.
Yeah. Cobalt has a yellow symbol, so he should be the last to be treated.
Okay.
Let's see. Falizio is old, so I think she should be the first.
Yeah.
She's probably the weakest.
And she should probably be in the, well... How sterile the environment is doesn't really matter for this one.
Yeah, it's more for our infections.
And make sure everyone's authorized regular medicine. Yeah, for this.
We only have 17. Yeah, because you don't have cloth. Crap. Okay. Anyway, it only take 1 for each, so that should be good. Like, at least for a...
Oop, Cobalt just went to red. Oop, no, it's flashing red and yellow.
Yeah, he is the one that's dealing better with this.
Cobalt and Messier chatted about vomiting. Where is Felicia? Okay, she's almost there.
Yeah, let him finish.
Okay.
Oh.
Let's see. Plague 3, Immunity 3. Ah, okay. Immunity 4 compared to Plague 3.2.
Right,
Okay.
Falicio. For the 2 and immunity 3. Yeah, Cobalt is fine. He's yellow.
We are kind of running low
Everyone-
on food. But does Cobalt have the biohazard symbol? It's the Path OWO gen. That's why it's infected Cobalt and Felicio, and the guy named after an animal. It's the furry virus,
Yeah.
the furry plague.
Felicio is fine. Okay. Felicio is
Like,
yellow.
yeah. If
Weasel
left
is
untreated,
not.
Cobalt and Felicio will turn into foxes. Okay, has Weasel been treated yet? Yes. And
It's not doing well.
Yes.
10 quality 100%. We don't have hospital beds yet, do we?
no.
We do.
Joke's on you, Cobalt. My computer has an antivirus.
Ha! Weasel is fine. Okay. But why did
so
you get up?
Can't...
We actually can make hospital beds. We should. Oh, and we can
Weasel.
do intravenous things. But we need more medicine though.
Yeah. Who's good at crafting? That's not
Cobalt.
has the plague. Cobalt.
Oh, Cobalt is green. Cobalt can go out and about. He's fine. Yeah, like
I don't
Plague
know,
7.5 and immunity 15%.
Still, like, plagues and diseases are bad news in RimWorld.
Yeah. We do not have cloth to make more medicine. We need to plant more cotton.
Mm.
We have a little
Okay,
bit
Weasel
here.
is ahead of the plague.
Yeah, we need
Well,
to
we
think
have-
about getting a hospital bed.
Okay.
Why are you feeding insect meat to Cobalt, Milalo? Do we have any?
Because we're kind of low on things.
Because we don't have anything else.
I mean, we have raw rice, but
We really need someone to be the cook and not be the planter, because we need someone to keep planting forever and cooking forever, because this is not
Yeah.
working.
Remy building. Yeah, there's many animals here. I mean, most of them are insects. Like, we have 3 ripper hounds, and an ibex doe, and an alpaca, and a raccoon.
Few, and a few aerofleets.
Yeah, some random air fleets.
Let's see. I've seen there's some alpacas here that could be hunted.
Also, I think we can get rid of the storage zone.
Oh,
Let's
there's a
see.
bunch of gazelles here. Do you wanna go on a hunting trip? Maybe we don't need really.
Maybe.
What we need, what we need is vegetables.
Yes. Yeah, because it's already the 11th of April, May, and we haven't even gotten most of the fields planted. I have a feeling that we're going to kind of have trouble with food this winter.
Well, we do have
You know
the
what? Yes.
greenhouse.
Something is out. Okay. Yeah. No, don't tame it. Yeah, hunt the ibex doe. Arrow fleets, horses. Let's not hunt the arrow fleets.
Okay, the pseudopod actually eats the metal. Will it produce the sky metal? Or are we going to make him into meat for ourselves because he's being useless?
I mean, according to the thing I read, what it's supposed to do is convert a stack of steel or stuff into sky steel. Like, I guess immediately, but we'll see, I guess. Okay, how's the play getting along? Cobalt.
Everybody's winning.
32 versus 15. 24 versus 17. Okay. And 21 versus 16. Okay. Let's have them stay in bed anyway. At least for a while, because, you know, plague's nasty business in RimWorld.
Sleep disease is worse.
I don't think I've had that one.
Don't make the mistake of playing in a jungle. That place is like disease all the time.
Arrow fleet meat, insect meat. Kobold is not happy because dull hospital, sick, ate insect meat, serious pain, depressive. Watch Kobold go on a rampage and then leave us unable to treat him and then die from plague. Visitors from the kinship of Nagualo. We get a lot of visitors from them.
Alright, I'm looking for a cook. We need a cook.
He's blue dabba dee dabba die. Also planters.
A planter.
He's blue dabba dee dabba
Blue,
die. He's
Blue
really.
Yeah, Blue Yo, he's not good at planting, but he likes it, so he should be able to gain experience really fast.
That's 4. That's 2.
Yeah. Should we recruit Blue Yo? To plant our fields?
Also, Blue has already been rebuffed by Remy, and he hasn't even gotten here. I'm guessing this is from a previous thing.
Yeah, he has one friend from here. He's been here before.
Yeah. What is he gonna melee for plants, for animals, for? Yeah, sure. Well, what's our relationship with the kinship of Nagualo? So
61. He costs 60. It will drop to 1. Anyway, make friendships with him. That should be okay.
Yeah. The boulder mitt sleeping on the medicine table. Wait, hold on, Weasel. What are you doing? 30 versus 21. No, stay in bed. I do not mess around with diseases in this game.
Oh, contend now. Okay. If contend now, let's tend now.
Owen is now officially Remy's ex-husband. And so she now has -15 um, relationship with him.
With who?
So, with Owen. So
Oh.
if we ever raise Owen, yeah. Is Alma a target? Huh? Who? What? What? Huh? What?
Who is the target?
No.
Why? How? In which way?
I know Owen's dead, but it's possible that we may revive him in the future. And that will be complicated things. Or were you calling Remy an idiot for being angry at her dead ex-husband? All right. Weasel, go back to bed.
He refuses. Ooh, 78% on quality. 82%.
Assign.
100%.
Ah, calling Remy. Okay.
Alright. They are outended. I think we can say with a level of certainty that the pseudopod is not working.
Yes. Nobody wants to buy it.
He could
Or did they?
become meat.
I mean, I suppose. Fast forward. Okay. 61 versus 28. Okay. 46 versus 31. 40 versus 27. Alright. Multi-analyzer. Computing system. Should get rid of all these stones from the hallways. An animal herder might bear a terramorph? Possibly. Or perhaps an exotic goods trader. Move the stone that's on the table. Saving, saving. I need another song to sing when the saving thing happens, because it happens a lot.
Oh, sorry. Stop making sculptures out of metal. Stone blocks are okay.
No, stone blocks are not okay because we need stone. Well, I guess we do actually have a lot of stone blocks. We're just not using them. Oh boy, human leather and beer.
No sky steel, no
Hyper
steel. Wood is okay. Redwood is okay. Mushroom stalks okay. Crystalline wood is okay. Kitting is okay. Alcyanite chunk, I think it's okay because I do not know what it does.
Cobalt says, my darling Clementine. Apparently he's in love with citrus fruit. Shoot Frenzy, Weasel. Because he's in a good mood. Even though he has the plague.
Will he has the chance to shoot something?
Why is he so happy when he has the plague? Got married to Remy, got some loving, moderate expectations, been a wife, extremely comfortable. Hey.
Yes. We have biofuel refining. What now?
Another bulk goods trader. Why don't we ever get anything other than bulk goods traders?
That's true. Normal speed, please. Thank you. Where is he coming from?
This colony is getting too big to manage with the number of people, specialists we have.
Maybe we should just release the 2 guys that are on.
Yeah.
I think we wanted him to clean or something.
Instruction 5. Yeah, well, I don't think we actually need either of these people.
Oh, Cobalt sad wandering.
Okay. However, he has developed immunity to the plague, so...
Already?
Fine.
Oh wow, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, Funny
The
is
problem-
almost doing that too.
Yeah. The problem with those songs, Cobalt, is they don't rhyme with saving. Let's see. All right, Remy. Oh, you're already trading.
Ah yeah, I
With
told
Porcupine.
her to.
Next Porcupine is Porkine. The sow.
Porcupine is selling pork.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, devil ship. Do you want some? No, I don't.
We have enough animals. Cooking with peas.
Right. What do you want and what do we want? I think we should buy cloth so we
Okay.
can make medicine.
That's a lot. Do we
That's
need
too much.
that much? Yeah.
It takes, I think, 3 for each medicine.
Yeah, sell this human leather. We're not going to do anything with it. I don't know that song, Cobalt. High explosive shells, beer, wood.
Let's buy 150 cloth. He said 15 or 5. At least a little bit more medicine. Can we sell anything?
Wait, we have 1 random alpaca. Let's sell 1 random alpaca.
No more alpaca wool. I think we got it because it's a pack animal, but now we have a gigantelope.
Yeah.
Or
and
maybe
also
it
I
was
don't
a
think it's
random
actually-
thing. Yeah. We have 3 gigantelopes. Yeah, we have pack animals for days.
Sell shade brush. No.
Alright, if I
You have
change
hyperweave,
this to
But
300.
not enough hyperweave. Yeah, we have hyperweave, but not enough hyperweave to do anything with. Maybe we should sell that. What do you think?
Yeah, it's,
Sure.
what do you do with hyperweave anyway that you can do
You
with
need good
anything
clothing.
else? Yeah, better clothing. Yeah, alright. Alright, let's buy 300 cloth. See, we are already making a profit as well on this transaction.
Sell this little bit. Lothar lever. Lever? Leather. Okay. Keep
I
those.
think I'm good.
Okay. Accept then.
Alright. Why
Only
are
if
you
it's
cloth
very-
green?
Very good idea to hold on to hyperweave, but we don't have enough to do.
Anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hyperweave is so freaking expensive that I do not think it's worth making clothes out of it.
Yeah.
Like, it would be the best freaking clothes ever, but Why? Alright, we have the neutral mine, we have the medicine, we can make... We have the herbal medicine, we can make proper medicine now.
You rarely get hyperweave and rarely in large amounts. Well, it's too late now. Also, still no sky steel. Hold on to it like an investment. I'm a millennial. I never have the resources to invest in anything.
We need medicine. People are getting sick. We have 9 medicine. 50 herbal. We need to convert that thing.
I mean, we didn't need to sell the hyperweave to make the medicine, but yeah.
That's true, but who knows?
Alright. Cobalt, yeah, Cobalt's
Cobalt's
still having a sad wander. And,
weird.
yeah.
Cobalt's the catharsis, man.
Inspired trade. Has done a thing. Inspired recruitment. That's complete. We know that the destroyer has landed.
Did we put the prisoners to be released?
I don't believe so.
Should we?
Yeah.
Let's release them. We have too little food and too many people, and these guys don't have any useful skills really.
Yeah. I mean, one of them's a good soldier, but
yeah, I think
that
yeah.
good in combat so far.
Having a bunch of howling animals is really good. Oh, this horse has brain injury. No wonder it's so slow.
Yeah, I think that happened during the what do you call it?
The siege?
Not the siege. The fight with
the raid.
Yeah, the fight with the mechanoids. Cobalt wants to know if you got the reference with Kuton security.
I don't think I did. Oh, you have flak goggles, okay?
Mm-hmm. For no particular reason, other than that you wanted them. Mm-hmm. Cobalt says, hint, cold and snowy. So, Skyrim? Oop.
What happened, Felizo?
Almost needs rescue.
You're almost healed. Why are you trying to leave the bag?
99. Okay, Sarabin, just go rescue her. But she's almost done. Weasel is most of the way done.
Plague is major, so it messed up her moving.
Yeah. I don't know why she even tried to get her.
She has
Immune?
immunity. Yeah.
Another hint, wolf.
There you go. She got up. Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we can
Now she's
let.
going to bed.
I think we can let Weasel do Weasel things. He's like 63% plague, 91% immune. He's about to be good.
All right. Cobalt's still wandering. He has a very low mood at the moment because he hasn't eaten anything because he's just wandering. Low food.
Very low food. Wogs planting. We really need someone else to plant.
Remy, why don't you do a bit of cooking? Oh, you need material. Why don't you do a bit of... You're not assigned to cooking. Mesier, are you any good? Okay. Here, why don't you do some butchering and things?
We've got potatoes from the greenhouse.
Cooking 7. Okay, Mesier is an okay cook.
Alright.
Oh yeah, kobolds are hunter. So those gazelles are not going to get hunted anytime soon. Hint number 3, Ark of Yamato. Kobolds no
Cobalt.
longer wandering
Even
in
better.
darkness. He's going to sleep. There we go. Meziark is cooking. Oop. Oh, that's not our turkey. Huh? What?
Solar flare.
Solar
Grab.
flare. Yay. Also, there's a warg here. Well, you didn't finish that turkey, so I'll take it.
How
Also, this warg
about...
is leaving. Very noisy warg. Yerk cooking 4 simple meals. Cobalt. Go on.
Oh yes, send Cobalt to hunt while he's half asleep. I think that's normal for him, I guess.
Yeah. Ooh, 2 shots. Nice. Let's see.
And he's half asleep. Okay.
Our freezer is,
It's not freezing. Yeah, because of the solar flare. We need to wait. It just lasts for a day or so, so that should be fine. And yeah, it's official that the pseudopod is not working.
Yeah. Ooh, plasteel and great devourer egg.
No, don't allow up. Clear out. No, I'm making messes.
What?
I'm doing things. Doing dumb things. Storage. No. Raw resources. We want stone blocks, and we want steel. We can store the steel outside. This can be deleted. And the pseudopod. Let's just have the pseudopod have the same area as the other animals. It's not working anyway. Let's not have him, but he eats the metals. I saw him eat the metals. The problem with storing stuff outside is that
You have to
tree
go outside
grows
to get
on
it.
the... Huh?
Oh yeah, and trees.
Tree grows on the thing. But yeah, we don't have space to keep the metal inside that place.
Cobalt has another hint for you, Shifty. The wall of ice shall shatter and open a way to the heavens when Kuton glows silver.
I have no idea what they're talking about. Cluton goes silver.
Oh hey, and our pack is fighting the spider.
I think I heard something like this somewhere. About something glowing silver and opening things. It's familiar, but I cannot recall where I saw it.
Great devourer egg. Actually, it's a worm egg. It's disgusting either way. Oh boy, there's a worm called the Great Devourer. That doesn't sound good. Okay. Clear prioritized work now.
This is normal. This is preferred. That's correct.
Hint number 5, Northern Japan. Hello, warship destroyer.
Hi.
Nice settlement you got going. Thank you. Shifty's here to help me.
Indeed.
And all these animals are here to do nothing.
I am the one that was saying that you need a PhD to play Stormworks.
Yes. Cobalt is introducing himself as the vulpine fox, as opposed to, say, the feline fox, or the Hycerian fox, the non-fox fox, the fox that is not a fox. Which I guess would make it a foe rather than a fox, F-A-U-X. Who puked in the living room? Hint number 6, a wolf and a small bug who doesn't like being called a bug.
Ah, you're talking about Okami?
You know, I actually guessed that a million years ago, but I didn't think. I've never actually played it, so. Dum, da, dum. Okay, Wog finally planting these eggplants. And Cobalt says, "Yush, yush, yush." It's like mush, only I guess mushier. Even mushier than mush. It's for when you want your sled dogs to when you sort of want your sled dogs to go forward, but you're not really committed to it. Worship Destroyer says, "Who puked in the living room sounds so much like a household full of toddlers with only one parent." I mean, a household full of toddlers is not entirely.
That makes perfect sense here.
Yeah.
Oh, our guests are all gone. Okay.
Ooh, clean the vomit of an arrow fleet. Oh, it's the arrow fleets. They drank the beer.
Ah.
Says arrow fleets always drink beer, and they can never hold their liquor. Quest active mechanoid supplies.
What does this do?
We've intercepted encrypted communication about a large amount of raw resources worth $668, ready for collection not far from Colony 4. The collection consists of wool, uranium, marble blocks, obsidian blocks, cragstone chunk. Mechanoids are guarding the location. Not worth it, I don't think.
Yeah, the only good thing there is the uranium, and even that.
We have uranium.
Yeah.
90 uranium.
Face mechanoids for that? No.
Always trying to get that buzz. You have no idea the sort of problems we've had with arrow fleets. Speaking of which, how many do we have right now? Still 7. Okay, but they're getting to the. They're reaching maturity. Cobalt has a suggestion. Is it making in-game Cobalt a new hat or something?
A new hat.
Wait a minute, we don't need another cook. We have Felicia to be cook.
Yeah, what we need is another planter.
Another planter, yes. Just ban arrow fleets from the freezer. No, the problem, they are banned from the freezer. The problem was that the beer was, well, first of all, it's the path to the dark side. But second of all, it was left here because the beer was a gift from the guests.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Maybe I should allow.
Sculpture. Good sculpture. I'm gonna read the descriptions for these. Alright, okay, so first a normal small steel sculpture called Song Number V7 14.5. Torso-sized piece of material sculpted into artistic form. This piece represents Remy Bennett marrying Weasel Toga, while others will look on solemnly. Remy is snuggling up against Weasel. If you squint your eyes, the square composition of the image reveals the outline of two historians. Almost every shape in the image seems to be horizontal. The artwork tells the story of the marriage of Remy and Weasel. On the 14th of December, December 5501. Alrighty. It's authored by White. Wait a minute! Milia, you were in jail when that happened. I guess this is like an artistic interpretation. Also, I like the subtle dig that this is song number, really big number, because it's the second. It's not the first time Remy's been married. Okay, and the other one is that's a sandstone flagstone. Okay, the depressed curve line. On this piece is an image of Train and reading a text on Owen Bennett's grave and consumed in thought. A spectral image of Owen stands next to Train and wearing a courteous expression. The scene takes place in the middle of a district. The work symbolizes confinement. This representation tells the story of Train visiting Owen's grave on 11th of April-May 5502. Who's Train again? She's one of the visitors, I think.
Probably a visitor, yeah.
Let's see. Owen doesn't have a grave. He has a sarcophagus here. This sarcophagus that, shows Remy and Owen getting married. He has a fridge. Yes, he does have a fridge.
Contents. Owen, scientist, dead, a skeleton.
Yes.
Oh, do you know what you need for the resurrection things also? Luciferium.
Luciferium.
Yes, that's part of the ingredients. I do not know if it will give him a permanent need for Luciferium. Probably not.
Hopefully not.
But it's still something a bit hard to come by.
Yeah. I mean, if we research how to grow it, then
I don't think Luciferium you can grow it. It's a nanomachine drug.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, let's...
If it's part of the serum, it will not? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Also, you can make Luciferium with that mod. Isn't Luciferium instantly addictive? Yes, but presumably using it in a resurrection thing is not the same as ingesting it.
Luciferium directly is not addictive. It's far worse. The way it works is like it will reconstruct your entire body, but if the nanobots stop working, you die.
Yeah.
So you need to keep replenishing it.
Yep, there's a reason it's called the devil's drug. Okay, Wog is awake and planting. Okay, we're finally making some progress on these fields. I mean, it's already almost summer. Like, I'm not sure that these eggplants are going to be ready. And the pumpkins, they're going to... You know what? This is now a field for rice. And onions are fine. Presumably on a glitter world there would be enough of it, and the taking it would be safe, but this ain't no glitter world. Yeah. Yes, Cobalt.
What's this piece? Okay.
Making the Luciferium for the serum. Don't let animals have access to it. Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Don't let anybody have access to this thing.
Yeah.
It's literally poison.
Mm-hmm.
A really weird poison that reconstructs your body, but still kills you.
We need a research project.
Oh yeah. What now? We can do the glitter word stuff. Glitter word medicine is ridiculously expensive. It's not really worth right now. We do not have the resources to do it. We could make mortars.
We could make mortars. We do have a few mortar shells. Okay, who else is okay at planting?
Okay, I'm gonna put mortars if we don't have any other decisions.
9, 5, 8. Weasel is good at planting.
Oh, we do not have advanced components? That's bad.
We had advanced components. I guess we used them to make something.
What do you have any? Ah, yes, we use it for the computing system. I forgot that needs advanced components. That's fine. We can buy some.
We can make fabrication, we can make our own components, but can we make advanced components?
Yes, we can.
Oh, okay.
It takes a little bit more than fabrication. It's advanced fabrication, but yes, it's on the path.
Remy finally making some progress on the wall.
We could do that instead of mortars. Start with fabrication now.
We could, yeah. Yes, Cobalt.
Let's do it. Let's do fabrication. We can do mortars later. It will take a long time, but I do believe it will be worth it.
I don't care if you eat without a table. Like, that's, I mean, if you want to go mad, then you were probably going to anyway. Oh, hey, a ground runner. Speaking of which, what wildlife is around? Buffalo, ground runner, mare, stallion, donkey, wild pond, fearless, warg, bumble drone, raccoons, aerofleet. That's a lot of aerofleets on the map. Boom rats, hares, rat, and squirrel.
The aerofleets we abandoned found their way back.
Possible. Okay. Remy has actually completed the security wall. Aerofleets would be cool to see in real life. Yeah, they would, I think. A gigantelope is pregnant. Okay. Next section of the wall, I guess. Where do we want to put the gate?
The gate.
Uh-huh. Because we only want one way in, so the wall to the east should have a gate.
Ah, yes. The aerofleets are doing their aerofleet thing. Okay.
Yep.
We should place. Let's see. Probably around here, where these
Okay.
sandstone chunks are,
All
because
right.
it's a more direct path to the rest of the base.
Yeah. Also, I have some rooms blocked out here, but I'm not sure we actually want to put residences there because then they would have to be heated and all that.
Yeah, they'll be super far away too.
It seems like this is the way we're expanding our housing. In fact, maybe we should uh add some rooms over here by the on the left edge of the base.
Yes. That could work.
Okay. So do we want to build anything over here where the where I've marked out those rooms?
I don't I don't have anything to build there.
Okay.
I cannot think of anything.
All right. Do. Let's have a slate wall going over here. And then let's have a slate door like like here and say here. That look good?
Yep, that will work.
Okay. So
Oh wow, that's a large section of wall that.
is there somewhere else we can put the ground penetrating radar?
It needs to
Because
be without roof. We need a
without
place where
roof.
we don't have roof.
Well,
But and
okay.
that was the best place before.
What about in the courtyard?
Yeah, that could work.
Okay.
As long as
'Cause
there's
if I can
electricity.
move that, yeah. Because if we build the ground penetrating radar somewhere else, then I can make the rooms better. This is actually going to have to come out a little bit. Like 5, 5.
You can cancel that if you want to.
Okay.
Just thinking, where will I put this? Oh. Thank you, game. Now I will need to go to the menu.
Can we get ducks? We have enough
Animals.
animals. Yeah. Wait, what did you just say, Shifty, about going to the menu?
No, to make the other place for the thing.
Okay.
Jiggling. Yeah, okay, it can be here. What do you say?
Sure.
We don't need this. And now the materials are back. Okay. Alright.
2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. You can actually be a little bit bigger than normal. There we go. Now they are equal. Anyway, as for how we will wall off the river, I'm thinking we will follow this pattern that I laid out way at the beginning of the thing. So along here, up here,
we can build wooden walls on top of bridges.
That's true.
It's not as strong, but will allow us to encase the water mills.
Cobalt wants a chess table in his room. Your room is already pretty crowded. Maybe we should get rid of some of these animal beds.
I think I made a mistake with the cloth because it went a lot of them to make animal beds.
Right, I forgot about those.
Me too. But you know, we can get some of these animal beds and put them on the... reinstall them on...
You know, just nothing but animal beds in Cobalt's room.
Yeah.
Anyway, also, we have a chess table in the prison. Let's see, ooh. A wooden large sculpture. It's called Dice. On this work is a portrayal of a bush. The work suggests the concept of cruelty, though few would expect that the scene takes place in the middle of a village. Yes, nobody would think that there might be a bush in the middle of a village.
And cruelty.
Prisoners can't use recreation? What? Also, chess tables require chairs. Prisoners can't use recreation things. Fine. We will have this. What wool do we have? Alpaca wool. We will make plain leather. You know, we can just have wooden dining chairs. Blue Moon Corporation.
They hate us.
But they hate us slightly less than before. For
Slightly
whatever
more.
reason. Alright, speed up.
Do you wanna... Do you want a steel table that will basically cover the entire thing? Summer has begun.
Not even finished planting with our fields. Ugh. We have 21 meals. Overgrown colossus. Oh hey, the terramorph. The useless terramorph. We need someone to come buy some of these useless weapons. Nobody's bought our art either.
Yeah, how far away is the closest?
Are you thinking of a village, of a caravan?
Yeah, Ed Bean's kinda close, we could sell stuff there.
Mm.
It's basically
I mean, it is
everything,
summer,
really.
so if we're gonna do a caravan, now is a pretty good time to do it.
Yeah, we could either go there and sell stuff or wait. Let's see.
I mean, we never get anything but bulk goods traders.
Yeah, we need a weapons dealer.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, the saving here is a nice. Weapons. What do you buy? Clubs, cleavers, crossbows, great bow, hammers, grenade launcher, harpoons. I think it's the thing we need to sell, like longbows, long swords.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much everything.
Yeah. And this poor quality SMG, I guess. We can make our own weapons.
Yeah.
Except that requires components, doesn't it?
Yeah, it requires components. And quite a lot of steel. But Eventually, we can make our own chain shotguns.
I think we can make our own chain shotguns now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's on a machining table. Do we have the tech? I think we have the tech. Yes, we have. It's gas operation. We already researched it.
Ooh,
Something
a
happened.
glitter world trader.
Oh, who knows? Maybe we can sell our trash to him.
Yes, the people of this glitter world will be enthralled by our normal quality chitin knives and this awful quality revolver.
Hey, hey, hey. They're gonna put it in a museum.
I suppose. Okay, Remy. I guess when you're done building that slate wall, call the Kindly Corporation. They're gonna the Kindly Corporation. They're gonna screw us over.
Kindly.
Nobody, no business with a name the Kindly Corporation ever.
He's ever
Yeah.
kind.
Yeah. Is ever remotely trustworthy. Okay.
Crystal mint. What is this? A crystal mint is a pebble meat that has been genetically modified to feed on minerals. Crystal meats have a partly silicon-based biology, so they can derive substance from eating scattered rocks. Crystal meats were created as a quick way of removing rock rubble from mining operations, but wild ones may prove to be a nuisance for colonists who would rather use rocks for something useful. Okay, we don't want them. Oh, we can sell the pseudopod.
Okay. Let's sell the pseudopod.
There we go.
Okay.
We can sell the boulder meat. Maybe not that one.
Yeah. They don't want our crappy weapons.
Advanced components. Whoa, they're expensive.
Yes.
We need one at least to build that thing.
There's that Luciferium. I'm not sure we want to have that on hand until it's time.
It used to take forever for us to do all the research needed. Having that thing... they have a bullet storm. That's super
Doomsday
expensive.
rocket
Yeah, forget that.
charge rifle. Yeah, we can't afford any of their weapons. Maybe we might be able to afford a prosthetic.
Bionic spine. Yeah, prosthetic leg. I think we need a prosthetic leg. Do we?
No, we released the guy who had the peg leg, and he was a prisoner anyway, so he wasn't actually one of our colonists.
We can make prosthetics. They're not that expensive.
Okay. Let's see. We have capybaras, mammoth worms. We have enough components.
Yeah, I'm buying at least one steel advanced component so we can
Should
make.
we buy some glitter world medicine for emergencies?
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
Okay.
For when people get plague again.
Let's do 4, which is not much, but
yeah, well, we should not use much.
yeah. Okay. Anything else?
I think we are fine on neutral-amine.
Okay.
How much?
Oh, we can't. Art is too far away. We can't sell the art.
Yeah, we cannot sell the art to them. That's unfortunate. I guess that is fine.
Okay. Prisoners don't even have a recreation need. Okay. All right. Except they always land in our rice.
Yeah.
Okay. Go to health.
All right.
To industrial tech medicine. Just regular medicine. Glitter World is medicine is for special situations. There we go. And animals. Hold on. Mare 1. Oh, she's down because she's pregnant. Okay.
Wooden large sculpture. Work with cobalt. This piece is shaped like cobalt wing, working on a prosthetic research project with a look of gleeful fascination. Cobalt is completely surrounded by an array of dolls and apparatuses. A barracuda fades in far from the main subject. The impressionistic style of the central scene clashes with the complex and realistic depiction of the background. This artwork relates to Cobalt finishing research on prosthetics on 3rd of April May 5502. We need visitors to buy our art.
Yes. I mean, we could put some of these in
bedrooms, yes.
Yeah. Cobalt says, jab stick into arm stump. Prosthetics!
Let's see a few things here.
I'm just going to build this wall. I cannot give you in real life an IRL crypto sleep casket. I do not have the technology. I feel like if we're going to send out a caravan, we should wait until after we get the next raid or something.
Yeah.
Because it's been quiet for a while, and I don't like that.
Too quiet. Even.
Cobalt says, can we get shotguns and blunt weapons and open up the ancient vault yet?
We would need some chain shotguns. Maybe equip everybody with chain shotguns and just let it loose.
Yeah, for that, everything would be within chain shotgun range, pretty much.
Yeah.
Could probably use a few more sets of armor, though. Like, Booth has armor. Cobalt has a flak vest, okay. Okay, Remy has steel chainmail, so that's something. Sarabin doesn't have any armor. Wog doesn't have any armor, but she's not much of a fighter anyway.
Oh, wow.
Did we get the non-lethal weapons mod? I don't think we did.
We didn't
haven't
put it
changed
on.
the mod
Yeah.
list. Alright, Remy is building the ground penetrating radar.
Remy also called Wog a Komodo. That apparently is an insult.
I would generally not hit people's knee with anything, beanbag or not. Okay.
Right.
Ground penetrating radar. can't remember how this thing works.
It's like research. It uses intellectual, and I
Ah.
think the priority work is research. But yeah, it's
Oh,
a bit.
it needs
It's
a
completely
chair.
weird.
Somebody actually has to work there.
Yeah. It's a bit weird the way it works, but yeah, it kinda works. Hopefully, find some
Build
plasteel.
like corridor near the vault, so build it so you can shoot it open and fill the corridor with traps. It's time consuming. It does need a chair. I mean, yeah, I guess, but I didn't think that someone would have to sit here. That's not what I was expecting. Okay, I am now
Where is the thing
expanding
again? Ah, here.
our storage area down to here. Our horse is carrying some random stone blocks. We have a lot of stone blocks right now. Let's see. Weasel's asleep. Wog is tending rice. Booth, when you're done there. Oh, Hamable's holding the Glitter World medicine. Ugh.
Do you want to tame some boom rats so we can have our own source of?
I would rather you research the
Ultraman?
technology that turns wood into chem fuel if we need chem fuel.
We had it.
Because you
Already.
said it's chem fuel to neutroamine, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
we have it already.
Okay.
Fuel refining. We could build
Right.
the refinery now.
Yes, I would much rather do that than have actual boom rats around.
The thing is,
Especially when we're hunting gazelles. Because I have bad experiences when boom rats and gazelles mix. I can see this
Okay.
gazelle here, staring at me in death, just daring me to bring boom rats into my colony. It knows how that will end.
it would be better if we had boomalopes. They produce more.
Well, I don't think there are any boom lobes right here. Just boom rats. Ugh. Also, here's a dead buffalo. We can take this dead buffalo
How did it die?
by Feralisk. Just like everything else in this part of the world. What the heck is this thing? Oh, it's just two donkeys stacked on top of each other.
Where?
The bridge on the west bridge.
Uh. Yeah, it's a female and a male, so we'll have little donkeys.
Little useless donkeys.
Yeah. Donkey is actually haul, but we don't need it. We have enough hauling animals right now. They're actually doing good work. They're doing good hauling.
Reminds me. No, boomalopes cannot be. No, the gigantelopes cannot be trained to haul.
No.
The kindly corporation has left.
They left very kindly.
Cerebin, you're okay at building, aren't you?
Yeah, she
Yeah,
was.
actually 10.
She was our help, secondary builder for quite a while.
Yeah. But she has other things that take priority apparently. Ah, like hauling. We don't need her to haul, I don't think. Do we?
No, we have. I think all our animals that can haul are hauling.
Okay. Oop.
What? Okay.
Weasel, spring into action. Well, go over here, I guess. Eat chain shotgun.
Warg revenge.
Nice revenge, Warg. Okay. Mesiarch, please tend to, yes. Also, we can eat this Warg.
Okay. She's got it. We have a horse that is pregnant and with brain damage, and so she cannot move.
Ah, okay. Everybody's just shouting Warg now. This means Warg! Behold a rat. Now Almache is just shouting for our primary planter. Why is everybody over here? What's everybody doing over here?
Huh? What?
Oh, hey, our fields are fully fielded. Amazing.
Yay. That's what happens when we have division of jobs.
Yes. I'm going to add another one for let's see if we can make if potatoes can make it by the end of the year.
Oh yeah, I have a
early
lot of
summer.
potatoes here. We have a potato field outside.
I mean, yes, but
You want more?
we have lots of things. We just want more food in general, honestly. No smoke leaf. Think rice is the fastest? Yes, which is why I have an extra rice field here, and why a big chunk of this row zone is devoted to rice. But yeah. Okay. Okay, now that we have 2 builders, we're making good progress on the wall.
Mm-hmm. What's Remy doing? Building.
Let's see. Let's lay down...
How much steel do we have? 800. We might want to get some more.
Let's see. Saving. Normal tea? I don't know if we have normal tea. There we go. And a wall there by the freezer. So to strengthen the freezer. Let's see.
Ori Bexdo lost an eye to that war.
She lost an eye to the warg. Felicio is feeding her a fine meal. The only fine meal we have in stock. In fact, the only prepared meal we have in stock, not counting the packaged things.
Which have been eaten. There's less than there were before.
Yeah. Water power will be exposed. Yeah, that's kind of not a whole lot we can do about that. Okay, Shifty, do you approve of this wall? As I built it over here.
Yeah, alternatively, we could make a bridge around here and put a wooden wall here and close these this areas here, maybe use a little bit of this mountain and use this place here and close the wall here like this. And that would protect our water mills.
Okay. Well, if we're gonna do that, let's see. How many more water mills could we theoretically fit on the if we are employing the far side of the thing?
There is we can put one there, yes. Two over there. Here it doesn't fit. If we mine this place, we can fit another one.
Okay.
Yeah, if we mine this place, we can fit like one, two. We can fit two if we mine this whole mountain.
Okay. So, like that, perhaps.
Yeah.
Okay. And since this is going to have to be wood, let's have 3 thick. You might as well have a bridge there as well. And same.
I'm gonna disallow that because you don't really need to build those things right now.
Yeah. Cruiser does not cure dizziness. Have you tried sitting down? Or drinking some water? Wait, no. So this should be... Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. There we go. Okay. Bridges are fragile. Alright. I guess we will build the bridges.
Yeah, on top of the bridges we can only put... Yeah, we cannot put...
Is there a complete way to completely remove the mountain roof? I think there are mods that should let you do that. But I don't know if we have that mod. I don't think we do.
No, we don't.
Alright.
We'll need to build some columns along the way. Oh yeah, we have gold discovered by the insects here.
Yeah.
And some friendly muffalos decide to come inside our perimeter.
Everybody's springing into action to build the bridges. Or perhaps summoning into action. What if we mined out all the stone beneath it? Then it would just collapse. I don't think it would expose the whatchamacallit. It would just collapse on whoever happened to be standing underneath it.
And do it forever, because if you keep mining the collapsed thing, more things collapse, and
Yep.
I don't really understand how it works, but yeah, it's weird.
Because it's a really tall mountain.
Extremely tall mountain. Like infinitely tall mountain.
Mm.
It probably reaches this planet's moons.
What if we did it very carefully? Well, if you leave pillars, then it won't collapse. But you still won't get rid of the material at the. There will always be more material.
And I don't think it generates rock chunks either.
Imagine a 3D WimWorld. A Wimma world, a Wimma world, a Wimma world, a Wimma
A
world.
3D RimWorld would be cool. Like if you have levels and you could like build stairways and like
Yeah, that's
stock.
Dwarven Mining Company, I think, does that, but it's eh. It's eh.
Mechanoid
Ooh.
upgrade and troop ship landed. Okay.
Obtaining critical mass before they receive a hardware upgrade. Destroy their ships to stop them. Where are their ships?
Far away. There is one following the river. Close. The one that landed in our pathway when we rescued Falizo. And that's the only
Destroyer.
one close by. Yeah. All the others are super, super far away.
Maybe we should actually turn that off because the mechanoids they accumulate much faster than we can get the technology to deal with them.
Okay, how do we do that?
Mod settings. We'll do it next session though.
Okay.
Because I don't think we want to try to mess with that.
Yeah, you're probably gonna change something and my game will desync.
Yeah.
We don't have any prisoners, do we? So we can power off the
heaters. Yes.
the heaters and lights.
Also, it's summer. So
Visitors.
hey, visitors. Let's toggle off the heaters.
Beg.
And the kinship of Nagualo.
You're not
Oh, hey,
good
it's
with...
Scorpion. Oh, that's a lot of visitors. I think I might need to.
We need to increase the size of that thing.
Yes. I mean, I've carved out space for it. It's just that I haven't had time to give the constructors. The constructors are busy constructing the defensive wall.
We could put double beds so we use the space.
I guess. What do you
Doesn't
mean, just
help
beds
him,
next to each other? I don't think that would be that much of an increase in space.
Yeah,
and
that's
people
true.
don't like sleeping in the same bed with someone they're not romantically involved in.
Yeah, what I did on my playthrough is that I made the double beds free and the single beds cost 10 silver. So everybody has a bed if they don't have money.
Yeah.
Also, I think we can put one extra bed on this space if we just move the dresser to the center of everything.
Okay.
And dressers are cheap. We should be able to. Why are you not? What are you doing, Remy? Trying to improve things. Okay.
Quag stargazing in the middle of the day, even though she doesn't want to be in the middle of the day.
There you go. There's a Manhunter pack.
A pack of man-hunting rayhounds have entered the area.
Ooh, those
Five,
things can be
6
dangerous.
You're insane by the disease, not scary. They will roam the region hunting for humanoid flesh. They won't attack doors unless they see someone go through the door. Hide inside and you'll be safe. They also want to attack powered off turrets, so turn off your turrets to save them.
They are electric eels. They attack using electricity. We do not want to get anywhere close to them.
Also called reptile hounds, a genetically engineered species based on the Argentine black and white teku, with several traits from common electric eel. The pair of fleshy tentacles extending from the rayhound's skull are electrogenic and are used by the animal as a defense mechanism against predators. In practice, rayhounds were created as an easily trainable biological defense against mechanoids. Since the electrical discharge from a rayhound's tentacles can easily disable electronic circuits, rayhounds make amenable pets as they tend to become quite acclimated to their owners and are generally quite docile as adults. Try to rescue some, they are good against mechanoids. They can stun lock any mechanoid.
Yeah.
Okay, if any survive, we can rescue them.
They have Scaria, so they will need to be operated.
Yes. Okay. So they'll have to go past our double turrets.
No. Do they? Because they can just cross that bridge near the buffaloes.
I mean, yes, but where are they going to go after that? Their main shot is to the courtyard. And
yes.
to do that, they have to go around.
They have 3 of these things to deal with.
Plus however many colonists we decide to stack there with chain shotguns and things.
We have 2 chain shotguns. And yeah, those turrets alone will not stop the spec.
There's a lot of them, yes. There's 6 rayhounds. I wonder if they can stun lock our turrets like they can stun lock mechanoids, apparently.
Probably. They are electric. And yeah. The thing is that the turrets will probably explode and take some of them with it, but they're turrets, not mines. We don't want them to explode.
Yeah. Okay, I guess everybody drop what you're doing, Remy. We don't have to worry about being in cover, just about friendly fire.
Yeah.
They're smart enough they'll attack their energy production. Well, they're just animals.
Yeah, no. It's a manhunter pack. The only thing they are interested in attacking is the humanoids.
Yeah.
They ignore everything else unless that everything else also attacks them.
Where's Malieu? As long as she stays inside, we should be fine. Okay. Come on this way.
Yeah, I think they want to cross the bridge. No. They are diverting to the left. Yeah, the other bridge, okay.
Wait, no, you want to be...
They're splitting up. There are 2 going to the right and 4 going to the left.
Okay. Also, Sheba and Amable are here. Okay. Let's form 2 ranks. Actually, no. You know what? You guys go inside for the moment. You 2. Actually...
Alright, they're closing in. They are almost...
Let's pull you back here. One
Okay,
down.
one is gone. That one can be rescued.
Okay.
The other one seems to be a bit confused on the left side.
Yeah. That happened last time. We had man-eaters too. Are you sure that's where you want to send that thing? Okay. I guess Mesieric, you're not really doing much. Why don't you go and heal that Greyhound. Also, Wog is
We
okay.
need
Wog can go to bed then. She's only got a bolt action rifle anyway.
We need to cure Scaria too. Alright. If that thing goes up,
Wait a minute.
we want chain shotguns on those things. Probably.
Let's see. Yeah. Let's send some people over here. You know what, Booth? You can be undrafted. He immediately goes to start cleaning.
Oh, how did you...
Huh? Oh.
Ooh. Food. Alright.
Oh, hey. Another one survived. So that's 3 down.
The one who actually died.
Oh, okay. Well, try this one then. Yeah, death in 4 hours. Saving. Greyhounds are also just pretty neat in general. Yeah, they are kind of neat. Good luck getting through that. I say that. Nope, he gave up.
Good.
Time to poke my head out and take another shot.
There's another one coming.
Yep. Don't hit Remy.
Okay.
Okay, that one down.
That's in 3 hours. Okay.
Okay.
There's only one more. It's coming.
I think we can go outside. Okay.
I don't think we can save all of
Rescue
them.
these ravens.
The top one is 7 hours. We should save that one. The other one is 3 hours.
This one has gotten back up before it could be treated, so...
Yeah, that's bad. We need to anesthetize it.
It's still a manhunter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think Weasel, I'm going to have to ask you to shoot that thing. Oh, no, it's
fell.
down again.
Blood loss.
Okay. So, death in 2 hours.
Manhunters
Remy
will always be animals with Scaria will always be manhunters.
So there's no point in rescuing them then.
You can cure Scaria. It's an operation.
Will they keep turning into manhunters whenever?
No.
Yeah,
unless we keep them anesthetized, they will. So you need to anesthetize them.
Operate, then.
Yeah.
So operate, then treat them. Then.
Yes.
Okay.
It's not easy to save animals with Scaria.
I'm not sure it's worth the risk because we can't just do the anesthetize operation, can we?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Operations. Oh yeah, we
can.
can. Okay. So let's try that. Rescue Greyhound, anesthetize, operate now. And you. Okay. Yeah, and then cure Scaria. Remy, would you please take care of this thing? What about the other one? There's another... Nah, it died. Currently tending its wounds by the look of it. Is it anesthetized? Yes, it's sedated. Where's Remy? She's coming.
You probably want to
Maybe
get some...
zappy lizards. We shall see. It's yeah, because she has to go all the way back over there. Anyway, turrets did a good job.
Maybe I built that thing way too far away.
I mean, the reason it was that far away
Was because
was
of
because-
the arrow
Yes.
blades and explosions.
we need material. Cannot cure scar and need material.
Ah.
Use
Try
DX.
again. Try now.
Okay. Okay, prioritize operating on the Rayhound. Remy is going to go tend to the Rayhound.
Need good
Anesthetized right now.
medicine.
Say again?
Need good medicine to do the operation. Herbal medicine doesn't work.
Ah, I see. Well, we should have enough regular medicine that we can do that. Okay. Would I have a pet Rayhound? I don't think so, no. Because these things are derived from tegus, and tegus are carnivores. I do not have to want to feed a lizard meat or mice. So, especially not like feeder mice. So, wait, no. So, yeah. Well, what exactly is the diet of these things? Vegetables, raw meat, corpses. Yeah, if
everything.
I could.
They're omnivorous.
Yeah. I think tegus are technically are omnivorous as well, but I think they need meat for proper care. So. You know, we don't need steel slag in this stockpile anymore. That's actually for rock chunks, so you don't have to travel so far for.
No. They can be used in the electric smelter. Smelt
Okay,
metal
yeah,
from
we can have it
slag.
smelted, don't we?
Do it forever. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Remy. Alright. Surgery's
Surgery.
failed.
Okay. So still a manhunter, but currently anesthetized.
I need standing. Alright, Danny. Okay.
Try again, I guess.
Who's already tending to Ray round?
Mesiurk, I think. This
yeah,
one,
okay. He's going to get more medicine, okay.
Yeah. And Remy is tending the other one. Going to try to cure Scaria on that one. Okay. Manhunter.
Remy can't. She doesn't have enough skill.
Oh. Squishy noises and bandages. I don't know if that's how curing space rabies works. I don't think you can cure rabies in animals. Can you? I mean, you can vaccinate against it, but I'm not sure if you can. If there's any actual treatment.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Nanoxos. Just carry that dead, rotting manhunter Rayhound over to a dumping stock column, then eat some pemmican without washing your hands.
Did it die? Oh, one of the ray rounds died.
Okay.
I told you it's difficult to save animals with scar, yeah.
Also, the anesthetic's wearing off. It's now just woozy. Mezyurk, you try this.
Yeah, I already told him. He should be on his way.
Well, we can eat this Rayhound. So, got at least 4 Rayhound corpses to eat out of that. Okay, so now that we've had an event, do you think we should send a caravan out?
To sell all that crap we have?
Yeah.
Yeah. We probably should wait until that ray round is treated.
Yeah, I mean, it's the middle of the night anyway, so...
Yeah.
Huh? What happened? What happened to you?
Probably
Social fight
social fight. Yeah.
with let's see, with biting and beast. Nice job. Okay, your death in 13 hours. Okay.
Yeah, let him finish. He's almost finishing.
Yeah. I mean, we can't do anything for Duetro anyway until she collapses. Okay.
Succeed.
Nope, failed.
That in 5 hours.
Try again, I guess. Because stun locking a mechanoid tank does seem like a worthwhile investment. Then again, we are pretty low on cloth. Maybe instead of sending a caravan out, well, how much silver do we have?
We don't need to pay to call a caravan. We pay in
oh yeah,
goodwill.
Okay.
And we can call both a caravan and a group of visitors so that it recovers the goodwill.
That's true.
Unless they decide to fight them.
Yes. Okay. It's been sedated again. Good. Why is there blood in here?
Because of fight.
No. I mean in Remy and Weasel's room. Why is there Rayhound blood in there?
Someone brought a rescued Rayhound to there.
Meanwhile, Duetro, death in 18 hours.
Woodpecker.
I like how the bouldermint is sleeping. It's like it's holding the fires, just chewing on the fire. Which, you know, it's a bouldermint. I suppose that's not outside the realm of possibility. Okay. This Rayhound is in no danger of dying right now. Okay. That's adorable. Tasty fire. Yeah. Boost.
Milalo
You got
is already.
blood all over our living room, guys.
Who's going to pay for the cleaning?
Yes.
And
Blood everywhere, in fact.
do it.
Duetro. Surgery
Man.
failed.
That in 5 hours.
It looks like Duetro has already been treated. Yeah, Mesiarch's not doing so well because he's tired, ravenously hungry, chemical starvation.
Yeah, let's add the view again.
I don't know. He's got a major break risk. You know what? I'm just gonna have you drop this incendiary launcher. There we go. In fact, I'm gonna have you drop all your weapons right now. Where even are you right now? You're in your room. You're sleeping. Okay. Get a bit of sleep.
You might end
It's
up
currently-
having to kill this. Yeah. This Ray round if he wakes up again.
Mm-hmm. Can they stop stabbing the lizard? I don't think it's working, says Cobalt.
Basically, that's exactly what's happening. We are stabbing the lizard.
Yeah. I mean, the alternative to stabbing this lizard is to stab the lizard and just kill it. Otherwise, it's just going to wake up and still be a manhunter. Get these rocks out of our garden.
It's a rock garden.
No, it's not. It's a potato garden. Sadly, Cobalt, I don't think just saying the word lizard slowly will cure it of being a manhunter. Okay. Okay, it's woozy again. I'm gonna have somebody re-anesthetize it. I think Remy can do that, right?
Yeah, that's not that complicated.
Okay.
I think it can. I think it's so hard that it can't walk anyway, but still. Where are you going, Remy? Did you do it already? Yeah, sedated.
Give Mesiarch some time to sleep and yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, what's Wog so upset about? Stir street bladder, the awful bedroom, slept in the heat, unsightly environment.
Alright, he's consuming a simple meal. His mood is improving greatly. He's doing some recreation. Try again after you're done.
Also, I guess the short bow is ours now.
Yeah, it happens. Accidental stealing. A
Mad
mad
gazelle.
gazelle. At least this
I don't
time it's
think
just
that-
one. Who is our hunter? Cobalt? Let's just mark it for hunter and send Cobalt.
Okay.
Do normal speed. Also, the turrets should work.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it going? Ah! Weasel! Weasel! There you go.
Chain shotgun. Yeah, why don't you haul that gazelle while you're over here? Okay, our fields are full. Perhaps we should add another one. We have 5 days total to cure the lizard. Okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, it dies from being.
Otherwise, it will die from the scary itself. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Saving. 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 I don't think the Geneva Convention applies to robots. Because, you know, they're not alive.
There's so much blood in this place.
I know.
Success!
Yay!
Alright, okay.
It's rescued now.
Now we put it on the Tame.
Minimum handling skill 2.
Should be able to.
I like how he just kind of walked up to it and poked it and said, "There, you have been rescued."
Yeah. Alright.
Cobalt, when you wake up, you can go tame the lizard.
No,
Oh,
you
wait
can
until
you
it-
can order because he's asleep.
Yeah. Also, the animal's downed.
Very
Rumbo!
Rumbos. Outside. They're not here.
That's,
Alright. I think with that success, it's a good time to call it. We've been at it for 3 hours,
Okay.
and I want to eat a little bit more myself. We successfully rescued the Greyhound. Now let's hope we can successfully tame it, and it doesn't turn into a manhunter while we are taming it.
Yeah. I mean, it's
2% chance.
Tegus, and tegus are pretty domesticatable as lizards go. There's a slight problem with lizard against robots. You need to make sure the lizard gets close enough to melee the robots. Yeah, I figured. Anyway, that was mostly uneventful. It was just a few lizards that weren't too hard to deal with. Nothing compared to last time. I wonder what Randy's got in store next time.
We also had a gazelle.
Yes. Gazelle, yes. Anyway, all right. So, to the card. So, tomorrow at 3 p.m. Mountain Time will be Skyrim. And then, next week, my Thursday stream is going to be on Tuesday instead because I have a dinner thing on Thursday. So, the third entry in the Vroomy Buildy thing will be on Tuesday at 3 p.m. Mountain Time. And then nothing on Thursday. 1 week from now, Saturday, at 11:30 a.m. Mountain Time, will be more Armor 3 community campaign. And then at 4 p.m. Mountain Time, will be more RimWorld. Shifty, what's your schedule?
Alright, tomorrow at 3 p.m. I'll be continuing to play Oddworld, Abzadsi, new and tasty. And Monday and Wednesday at 8 p.m. I'll be playing more Battletech. Show up if you want to see giant robots shooting at each other.
Can you name the giant robots?
You can name the giant robots.
Okay, then maybe some of the viewers would like to have characters named after them.
Yeah, you can have actual pilots to be named after you as well, and customized.
Die in battle.
And die in battle. Yes. And yeah, next Saturday at 3 p.m. I'll be back escaping the underworld with Hades, and then at 7 p.m. back to RimWorld.
Yay. Alrighty, sounds good. I think that'll wrap us up. So, thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.